Hello everybody, my name is Naval and welcome to another exciting episode of Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. On the last episode, disappointment. Did not get Giratina, despite my best efforts. But on this episode, we survived, we're out of there, so we're going to go and talk to Professor Rowan. But first, we're here in the Send-Off Spring. May as well explore a little bit while we are here. Throw up a repel quick. There is nothing in the water. Good. This is an area I do not get to visit very often. In fact, you may be wondering, well, exactly where are we? Well, if we go and we look at... Let's go into our bag and we look at the town map here. There we go. You'll see that we are actually just off of Route 214, between Veilstone and Pastoria. So, you couldn't get here, but apparently the Pokemon in this area are pretty high level. Anyway, you couldn't get here before, but now that we've been in the Distortion World, the path to get here from the rest of the map has opened up. In fact, I'm probably going to follow it, just because we will be coming back here again. We missed Giratina last time, but this is where we need to go to fight Giratina again later on, when we get our second chance. So I will establish where it is, just so that we know that it is there. We walk over here, go into this area, puts us on the spring path, and if we walk over here, we find ourselves back on Route 214. Wow, this really is all this area is. Okay. Alright, Repel wore off. Anyway, now that we're over here, let's take a little excursion back over to, what's the name of this place? Sandgem Town, and we talk to Professor Rowan real quick. Well, we haven't been here in a hot minute. Alright, that's not the lab. Not the lab, but it is a handy place to heal up our Pokemon. Anyway, here is the lab.
Anoma, you've come back. You leave me speechless. You've done it. You really done it. Never was my heart pounded this hard for so long in my 60 years of living.
The professor did a lot of checking up after you left. He was really worried about you, Anoma. He contacted acquaintances looking for help, and Anoma, I'm glad to see you safe. Welcome back.
Oh yeah, there was something I had to tell you. The 3 Pokemon in the lakes appear to have returned to their homes. So tell me, how are things going for you? The Pokedex? Total of 160. And the number of badges? Well, you got 7 already. That only leaves Sunny Shore's gym. You've come this far, why not obtain Sunny Shore's gym badge? And why not challenge the Pokemon League? That will broaden your horizons further than ever before. Not to mention the opportunities to meet even more Pokemon.
Ah, well, that does seem like a useful thing for us to strive after. Now, Sunny Shore City, let's have a quick look at where that is on our map. Now, Sunny Shore City, it's way over here, right by where we just were. Funny enough. But I didn't really have a good segue to go out in that direction. We couldn't have gone there before because they were doing utility work on the road, and it was closed off to us. But now it's open. So, that does seem like a good bet for us to head to next. Now, he did mention the Pokemon of the lakes, and yes, they are there. We can go and visit each of the lakes, and the legendary Pokemon of the lakes will be there. But right now, I would rather that we just sort of get a move on towards getting our last gym badge, so we're all healed up and everything. Ah, that reminds me, before we continue, it is good to have you back, Proton. Alright, team's all together, most importantly, Proton's here, so I won't lose every battle. And with that, flying over to Pastoria. Pastoria is actually the closest to the road we need to follow to head off towards Sunny Shore, so we'll start from there. Get on our bike. Head on through here. I should put Repel back up. And yes, I still have way too many of the things, but here we are. Oh, actually, before we head to Sunny Shore City, I've just remembered you can do some surfing on this route, and you will find places that we could not get to before. I did not surf on this route before, but there are items and trainers to be had. There is one of them right down there. Here's one of them right here. Hi, Wave Raiding Trainer. How about a battle on the sea? Naval warfare? Okay. Swimmer Haley. Psyduck. Big Bertha's out in front. You know what? You know who's gonna be good against this Psyduck. I'll pull out to deal with this Psyduck. We know him. We love him. We haven't seen him in a while. It's Cabbage Pat. Now, let's just... What shall I do here? Well, Grass Knot. I would Solar Beam, but it doesn't seem worth it on the Psyduck. Level 31. Goes down pretty quick. Alright, Azumarill will stay in with Cabbage Pat for that one. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'll throw Cabbage Pat in the front. Cabbage Pat hasn't gotten a ton of screen time after this battle. And we do have some more water trainers coming up. Obviously not a water-type gym, we had that in Pastoria, but there will be more surfing to be done and more water trainers to be fought. So, may as well put Cabbage Pat in the front for those. Hello, sir. Traveling alone, are you? That's impressive. How about we battle? What do you have? Is it going to be water types or is it going to be fighting types? Because with these guys, it tends to go either way. Tentacool, it's going to be water types. Cool. I'm going to continue to Grass Knot them because it doesn't seem worth it to Solar Beam. Bubble Beam. Grass Knot again. I'm gonna try and get these guys up to level 40. Pelipper is a part flying type. I'm gonna stay in with Cabbage Pat even though it's not strictly the best idea. Normally I would go with Proton. Proton's probably overkill for this. I would like Cabbage Pat to get the experience. We have not really seen Cabbage Pat battle much as a Roserade, unfortunately. Now that's the thing about using Protect, is if you do it too much, it fails. Down goes Pelipper. One hit, too, not bad. Level 40. And Machoke, that's a fighting type. I'll send in Goodfeather for that. Because Goodfeather also needs the experience. It needs to get to 46 for its big dark type move that I want it to get. It's almost to 43, so you know, may as well. Use Fly on it. And I missed, because everything is great. Vital Throw's gonna hurt. A little, not too bad. Alright, can I hit you? I sure can. There we go. Down it goes. Alright, brings me up to level 43. Getting closer and closer to that move. Alright. Now, I'm sure there are hidden items around here somewhere. I am not finding them immediately, but I'm sure they're here. Alright. What I do see is spots to do more surfing. Spell's effect wore off, I'll just use another one. Ooh, double battle. Exciting. Let's put Cabbage Pat and Goodfeather. That seems like a good team. Let's go. I'm starting to get chilly. I could use a win to get warmed up. That's how winning works, definitely. Hello there, aren't you going to swim? No, I'm actually medically incapable of swimming. Totally true. Alright. Finneon and Golduck. Finneon is a weird Pokemon, and not a particularly good one. I considered using one for the fun of it, but it is just a pure water type with nothing really special about it. And Golduck, I think we've seen that's Psyduck's evolution, so I'm expecting the Finneon to go down pretty quick. Not from Grass Knot, but maybe I should just Sunny Day and Solar Beam. I mean, this Golduck is using Confusion on me, which hurts a little bit, so. Yeah, Sunny Day. Fly on the Golduck. How much are we doing? Pretty good. Alright, whatever comes out next from that person, I can have Cabbage Patch Solar Beam on. And then Good Feather can just take care of the rest on the Finneon. Another Golduck, huh? Well, boy howdy. Now let's payback on the Finneon. There goes Solar Beam. Payback on the Finneon ought to do it. There it goes. And got a Pelipper coming in next. And this is again a thing I really would rather fight with electric moves, but we've already got Cabbage Patch in here, so we're gonna team up on it. Solar Beam should still do a decent amount to it if it doesn't kill it. It does kill it. It's still neutrally effective after all. Alright. That's the end of that battle. And what item were you guys guarding? You were guarding... I don't want to search behind it. Waterstone. Ah, that is useful for evolving certain water-type Pokemon. I think you can get Staryu in this game. It will evolve that into Starmie. It will evolve your Eevee into Vaporeon. Some other stuff as well that I'm probably forgetting. Good stuff. My instincts are really telling me that there should be a hidden item over there. I didn't want to surf here again. One here. There is, Big Pearl. Well, that's good. Can sell that for money. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Well, that's not bad at all. Did we clear out this route? I'm gonna go on the other side, but I think we may have cleared out this route. Let's see here. Why is this terrain such a pain to navigate? Alright. Back in the water. Oh, nope. More this way. Hello, sir. Hello. What I was going to say was I want to avoid having to use a repel before I fight you, but I guess I may as well, because we're here. Alright. Hello. 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 Did we already fight? We did. Cool. Alright. I swim the whole year round. I'm not losing a battle at sea. Well, let's see about that. Swimmer Shelton with a Gyarados. It's level 32. We're fine. Cutting my physical attack, though. Let's start with this. And then we'll just do this. Which takes it down in one hit. Very good, very good. Who's coming in next? It's another Gyarados. Look at that, would ya? Well, I think I'm just gonna do the same thing again. This is why I love Sunny Day Solar Beam and why lots of the Pokemon community loves Sunny Day Solar Beam. You set it up and you just sweep things. Let's hope this is the start of a Cabbage Patch comeback. Another Gyarados. Just... oops. I did it again. That was it for that battle. Quite a bit of experience for very minimal effort. Alright, got an item over here. Max Revive. Did I use the one in the Cyrus fight? I don't even remember, actually. I didn't, so now I have two of them. Well, that sure is handy. And I believe that's actually everything I could get down here for right now. So I think that's where we're going to end it for today. So we'll be making our way towards Sunyshore City next time. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you care to, and I will catch you all later on Let's Play Pokemon Platinum.